This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by Sip Coffee House 2 in Highland, Indiana on Jewett Avenue. Great coffee, lattes, smoothies, and more. Food and treats you will adore. Small town charm with big city selection. It's Sip Coffee House 2. If it's breakfast, brunch, or lunch you need, Les Cafe is the place to go, indeed. Open 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. 7 days a week. Les Cafe Pancake House, located in Highland, Indiana on Highway Avenue. Les Cafe, where less is more.
The Bill and Kelly Show is recorded at Studio A at Executive Suite Squared in beautiful Hammond, Indiana. Now, here's Bill and Kelly.
Hi everybody, we are coming to you from Executive Suite Squared right here in beautiful Hammond, Indiana. And with us today we have Alli, Alissa, and Pat, and they are all involved in the Genesius Guild production upcoming, Annie, the musical. Doo, 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 doo. So Alissa here is the director. This lovely lady is playing the part of Annie. And Pat, what part are you playing?
I am playing Rooster, along with co-directing and choreographing this entire shindig.
Holy cowabungas.
He is doing pretty much absolutely almost everything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's
How
a lot of fun. I love every minute
Well,
of it.
Rooster's a fun, funky character, you know, and that seems like it would be perfect for you.
Yes, I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Which is actually one of the first things I said to him when we first met. You would be great as Rooster and Annie if anyone ever does
So
it.
he said, I
And there we
hate
are.
that show.
Yeah, that's what he said. I hate that show, but you're having
And
a
look
blast.
at him, he's practically doing the whole thing right
Yeah.
here.
Pretty much.
So tell us, how's it going?
A lot better now. We had some
Yes.
rough spots in the beginning.
Right? Yes, ma'am.
It's amazing. We have the dog, of course. And
Yes, I hear you have a real, live, honest-to-goodness dog.
We do
We do.
indeed.
Miss Jennifer Love Chewit.
Yeah, that's right, Jennifer
Mayan.
Chewit, Meehan, yes,
Jennifer.
last name.
And she's absolutely loving it. She's loving it. She's having
Yeah,
fun.
we have a lot of good choreographed numbers.
Did she just compliment you?
Yeah, really.
Whoa.
I was more complimenting the people dancing.
Oh, okay. So good dancers,
Yes.
good choreography,
Yes.
and
Amazing people.
yes.
Yes.
And how much fun is it to play the part of Annie?
Well, when I got bronchitis,
that
it
wouldn't
was
have
not
been fun.
fun.
No.
It was definitely not fun. Then when it flared up again, I mean, my vocal cords, I'd say they're about like 50%.
Yeah,
maybe.
but that's okay. You've still got some time before you
we
open.
have about
You'll be
My
all
little
over
over a
by
month.
then.
My medication ended today, so
Yeah, you'll be fine though.
yes.
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 So, and our lovely vocal director, Therese Hartz, she's just been the best.
Yeah.
Like one of the best vocal directors I've ever had. She works through it, and she's like, I know you can't really sing, but just at least try, and we'll go over it when you feel better.
Cool. Who's playing that mean Miss Hannigan?
Emily, and I'm not even going to try to say her last name.
Cole Branson.
Okay.
Okay.
And she's the mean Miss Hannigan for you?
Yes,
Look
but
at
she's
Kelly's
such-
face. She could have been Miss
She's
Hannigan.
such a nice person.
I
She really
know.
is. She really
That's
is.
the fun about playing that part is you can be
Yes.
really nice, but then you get on stage and you get to be all mean and talk about
Good.
little girls.
Yeah,
Well,
like she pushes me and I actually fall.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Well,
If we find
we want it real.
yeah.
We do. And we found it funny because the last show Alli did with her, Emily got to call her all kinds of names and everything. And she's like, am I always going to be mean to your kid? And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
When we
Yeah, pretty
did
much.
Ruthless at Beatniks, she played Miss Thorne and I played Louise Lerman, which is
Yes. That was a
basically-
wonderful show
That
too.
was
fun.
You were awesome.
thank you. Like, it was just the best.
Yeah.
Like, she was so mean, but then she was like off stage. She was like, oh my god.
I know.
She
Emily's
was
a
like,
fun person.
She is. She's
And
great.
who's playing Daddy Warbucks?
Chong.
Chong?
Yeah.
Chong Cho?
Chong Cho.
Awesome. That'll be fun. He'll
And
make a good Daddy Warbucks, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
When he sings his song, it like brings me to tears.
me too. I was just going to say that when people hear him
That's
sing
wonderful.
something was missing, they're just going to cry. Because I do every time.
Yeah.
And I've heard this song 8 million times.
So
He's great.
what else can you tell me about this show? Besides the fact that everybody needs to go see it and it's going to
yeah,
be
of
fabulous.
course.
Yes.
Exactly.
There has been a lot going on. We have these amazing orphans. All of them are so sweet.
Yeah.
Just like the nicest people ever.
And so when is the show?
The show is March 13th, 14th, and 15th, and also March 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The shows on the Friday and Saturday will be at 8 p.m., and the Sundays will be at 3. We do have a couple special events that we are involving Annie, stuff that Genesius Guild has never really done before.
Oh, okay.
We're starting up with our first talkback session.
Oh,
That'll
great.
be after the first Sunday show, so anybody who wants to come to the show, immediately after the show is finished with the bows, we'll have about a half-hour talkback session where they can talk to any one of the actors. And that's going to be mediated by Tim Saldana, who used to be a former WJOB personality.
Okay,
so he's going to
great.
be moderating the entire talkback. And then the second special event we have coming up is the second Saturday. So that would be March 21st. We're having a special breakfast with Annie, the Orphans, and Daddy Warbucks.
Oh, how fun.
So, yeah,
Because normally they'll do a dinner.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Are
they,
you still doing the dinner thing?
No.
No.
This time it's going to
they,
be the breakfast.
they asked
Okay,
us
I
if we
like
wanted
that.
to, and we thought that this would be more fun because it's a family show and it draws more kids. And
Yeah, no, I,
I
think
mean,
that's a lot of fun.
I feel like little girls will want to see Annie and the Orphans and be like, oh my God.
And
Yeah.
the special part, especially with this whole breakfast thing that we're starting, is we're trying to do an outreach in the community. So tickets are $12. Now, people might think that may be a little bit steep for a breakfast, for basically a character breakfast, but two of those $12 we're gonna donate to a homeless shelter,
Oh,
kind of to go
lovely.
with the theme of the show,
Sure.
of the orphanage and the less fortunate. We want to give back.
Right.
Nice. Will Jennifer Love Chewett be there?
She will most definitely be at the
All
breakfast.
right.
She might eat all the breakfast.
True.
That's okay.
Hey,
we
she-
love her. She's all right.
She's all
Yeah.
She is, and she's she has her own Facebook page, and Gary and Margie have just been posting pictures of her at rehearsals with the
Oh.
girls around her.
So,
And
so you mean that she's not posting them?
oh right,
herself?
Jenna's posting them by herself. Sorry, Gary.
She's the Duchess of Pohrte.
Got it. Got it.
And they're spoiling her rotten. Of course.
Yeah.
And Gary said she's going to be impossible to live with after this.
Probably. She'll be a little diva at home.
Oh yeah,
I'm
she
sure.
will.
Yeah. Well, she's
She-
already kind of a little diva. At
She
home.
is.
She got her own shirt. She did get
Got her own cast shirt. Her show shirt, rather.
You're making me so happy. I love it.
She has memorized all of her lines and all of her choreography, and I'm just so proud of her.
Well, I am too.
Because it's her first show. I mean,
yeah.
She's
Yes.
off book already.
Already.
Already? So what else? Tell me more about the show.
Well, just based off of our audition process, this is one of the largest auditions that Genesius has had to a record. We had a total of 75 people come out for auditions.
Wow, that's great.
So a lot of tough decisions were made, but I think we have a great cast going here on in. A lot of newbies that have never done shows before. That's 90% of our orphans.
Oh, that's
most
great.
of our orphans are
Yeah.
brand
That's
new,
great.
or if they've done shows, it's been
Like,
dance shows, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
theater.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, just to run down our cast, as we talked about, we have got Alli playing Annie. We've got Chong Cho playing Daddy Warbucks. We've got Emily Gobranson playing Miss Hannigan. I'm playing Rooster.
Who
We've
are
got,
you?
yeah, I know, some guy off the street. We've got Maria
basic
Ventura.
I was
She
gonna
is
say
playing
Maria
Lily St. Regis.
Oh, okay.
And
Um,
she's hilarious.
Yes, she
Oh.
is fantastic
Aw,
in
can
that
I
role.
say the orphans?
Of course, you can introduce the
Okay.
orphans too.
So we have Molly is Haley Rollins, Pepper is Aaliyah Rollins, July is Sarita Reyes, I'm trying to think. Kate is Elizabeth
Donovan.
Donovan.
And it's her first show.
Yes,
Okay.
it's her first show.
Duffy.
And then
Duffy is
Duffy
Maisie,
is Maisie Gregg.
and this is her first show as well.
Yes, and her lovely sister is playing Grace,
Yes.
Nora. You might have seen her in 9 to 5 as Doralee.
Yes.
Right? That's her name? Yeah. Okay.
And you're missing Tessie.
Yeah, Tessie, which is Isabella.
Wow, I'm trying to blank on her last name.
Isabella.
Sorry, Isabella, we love you.
Isabella.
when they're there, they'll get the program. It'll have
Exactly.
everybody's name in it, so we'll know who everybody
Also,
is.
designer of the program.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, wait a minute.
I wear
Holy
many
cow.
hats in this show.
I guess
so.
you do.
Well, that we had noticed different things with the programs previously, and we had talked to the board about us taking over the program. So it's just coincidental that our first time doing it's with our show. So that's our task from now
Yeah.
on.
And then with, it's great to have a full cast and everybody bonding and really clicking on all cylinders.
yeah.
But it's going to be even better once we heighten it and put it on a full set, which is being done by Bob the Builder over at Genesius
Bob the
Guild.
Builder, he's the best.
He's one of those
Yes.
guys that once you bring him in, you can give him a minimal budget, which we do have for the show. I think people will be extremely surprised with what we're doing set-wise on the small budget that we do have. And Bob's going to whip it up in nothing
Yeah,
fast.
Who's
So.
doing costumes?
Karina Robbins.
Yes.
Okay.
Who is also our star to be in NYC and one of the Boylan sisters.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, and I mean, to round out the cast with Hermina, we've got Bridget Cho. We also have Shannon Hayes, who's also the Boylan sisters.
Okay.
We've got Tom Kniezer, who's playing Bert Healy, among being a
Okay,
couple
nice,
other
yeah.
small character parts.
And Harold Dickey's in the cabinet, and
We've
he
got-
just hams it up. And he's,
Yeah.
you know Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got who else? We've got Dale Downs. We've got Warren Ellis. We've got Julie Bradford to play
Sophie and
Sophie and a couple other
Bradford.
small bit parts.
Anyways.
We have Grace Gorsuch, I believe her last name is, and Jessica Monero, a couple of high school
Moreno.
kids that just came
Or-
out, and
And
they're
they're
under
having-
the vocal direction of
That's
Therese.
amazing.
So
Or
this
as the
is
cast
great.
knows Grace as Jane.
Yeah, we call her Jane because
so
we
we don't
didn't want
confuse her
things.
with the character Grace.
Exactly.
Yes.
We also have, who else do we have?
Raymond Luckoff.
We got Pops. Her stepdad, this is his first show. He's 83 years old.
it's like-
at his first show
It is
ever.
that. It's just like,
So-
why the hell not? Okay.
Oh, that's great.
He's having a blast too.
Oh, Ross
Zoe.
Myers.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Ross
Ross
Myers.
Myers.
Ross Myers
And-
is making his second stage debut here. He just got graduated from Second CD in downtown, so he's bringing his talents to our cast as well.
Right.
So
And then we have Zoe Rollins, not to be confused with Haley Rollins. They're
Or
twins.
Leo.
They're twins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Leah
So they
doesn't-
are confused. So
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. But Zoe's in our ensemble, and I always joke that because she's what 10,
yeah,
I think. I always joke that she's like the not to be un-PC, but she's like the midget maid, and it would be feasible in that era because kids did go to work for their families.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they did.
hey, you
That
gotta
works.
feed your
It's like
family
you have a
somehow,
10-year-old
especially
maid
in
that
the
back in
20s
those
and
days,
30s.
whatever.
Back in those days, that's what it was.
And
so.
she's having a blast because, like she said, well, my sisters are orphans, and I get time away from them, so
That's right.
everyone's
perfect.
having fun.
Oh, how fun.
And we're all, like all of the orphans and Zoe and me, we're all very close.
That's great.
They have their little
So
chat
that
Oh,
rooms.
it's
Well, that
Serena's
brings a lot
birthday
to
today.
it too. When you
Most
get along
definitely.
with everybody that
Oh,
you're
yeah.
working with, you can see that on stage. I
Most
mean, it
definitely.
just pours over in the show.
Well,
So I think that's wonderful.
It's just that building of the chemistry. I mean, whether
Yeah.
you do your small hangouts outside the theater, yeah, the theater's where you come to like meet new people and do a show for the community. But when you build that friendship to the outside of the theater and you hang out like the girls are doing, they're going for coffee dates and they're trying to schedule sleepovers
Oh,
and this,
see,
that,
I
and the
love all
other.
that.
So
But
like,
yeah, I did go to church, and then it just went downhill from there.
No, she's not feeling too well today.
hey, but that's okay.
That's
It's
okay.
like once you build those friendships,
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely will show on stage.
Well,
I mean,
absolutely. And one of the great things in Northwest Indiana, first of all, we have amazing theaters
Oh,
in
definitely.
Northwest
We do.
Indiana.
We do.
have amazing talent in
We do.
Northwest Indiana. And once you've done one or two shows, you all become kind of a family.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, everybody becomes very close. Everybody cares about each other and supports each other. And so I'm really excited that everybody's going to get a chance to come out and see this amazing cast
And I will
by
say-
this amazing director, to come out and see Annie, which is such a fun show.
It
It's
is.
still kind of weird to me that you're directing a show, because like that shocks me.
Me too.
It just
Some days.
I think it shocks everybody.
I know.
Just saying.
But I will say this: Mondays are my favorite days at rehearsal because he's doing choreo, Therese is doing vocals, and I can kind of float between the two, and then help Hermina out with costuming issues or talk to Shannon about production issues.
Right.
I
Or-
like it, but I prefer when we run the show because the dog is there.
yes.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
That's true. That would be
So
the best part.
today's my favorite rehearsal day,
Great.
but it's fun. It's a lot of
So
fun.
once again, it is on the 13th, 14th, 15th and the 20th, 21st, and 22nd of March. And how do people get tickets or find out more information?
Well, if you want to find out more information, you can go to the Genesius Guild website or go to nedif.org. We're listed on both web pages. If you want to get tickets, again, you can go through Nedif, you can go through the Genesius Guild website. You can call the Genesius Guild. Their number is escaping me
That's okay.
at the moment.
Me too.
You can look it up. We'll put it up. We'll put it up on the thing.
I'm sure you will, because you're awesome.
And then I believe we're also doing brown paper tickets as well through Genesius as well. So those 3 websites. And currently for another week and a half, we have our pre-sale tickets. So they can also contact anyone that is in this cast that we mentioned prior in this show, and we can save you at least a couple of bucks on those tickets. Normally, our tickets for this show are going for, I want to say, $17 and $15. But if they want to do the pre-sale tickets, if they want to do the pre-sale tickets, we bump that down, so adults will be $15 and the kids will be $12.
So a couple bucks there.
Kids
Right, yeah.
slash seniors.
/seniors.
Right,
And again, with most of those tickets, with 2 of those dollars per ticket going to a shelter of some sort, I mean, it's a win-win.
It is.
You think it's a lot, but you're really helping out your fellow
it's
communities.
not a lot.
So.
When you think about the quality of theater that you can get in Northwest Indiana, which I think is almost equal to anything that you're going to get in Chicago area.
Most definitely.
And you're dealing with the traffic, and you're going to pay for parking, and the tickets are going to be way more expensive, and all
Dinner's
that
going to be
other
way more
stuff
expensive.
here.
Everything.
You get to see amazing people. You're supporting your community. You're supporting the people of your region. It's a win-win all around.
And as I like to tell everybody that asks about the show, it's Broadway theater in your backyard.
Yes.
The best part about it is...
That's the best way to put that.
Yeah. The best part about it is you can come, you spend a minimal amount for a ticket. You're not spending Hamilton prices of $200-300 for a ticket. So you get $15, you pay for a ticket, you come, you see a Broadway-style show right in your own backyard, and you also get free munchies at intermission. So you
That's
can't
true.
beat that.
You can't
And
go
Genesius
wrong.
Guild Punch.
And
Yeah.
Genesius Guild Punch, which they're
Oh.
famous for.
And no one knows the
The
recipe.
best.
Right.
Shh.
It's really
Hold on, I have a
easy.
copy of it.
What?
Wow.
What's it worth? What's it
Sure
worth?
you can find it online.
I don't even know where I got it. I just ended up with it in my stuff during a show there.
Yes, because I asked for the recipe.
Oh, that's it. The
Who was
star of this
sneaky?
show might have gotten it then, I guess. Huh? Is that what?
Maybe. Like she's important.
Maybe.
She is. She's super
See
important.
what I did there?
Well, you guys, go onto the website. We're going to put all the information down there. Go to the website or the Facebook page or whatever. Get the information. Buy your tickets. Get them early from some of the cast people or whatever, so you can save a little bit of money, and then go see this amazing group at Genesius Guild right there in Hammond, off of Homan. And thank you guys so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming out,
you.
Thank you for
guys.
having us.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. We'll see you there.
We'll see you soon.
This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by Sip Coffee House 2 in Highland, Indiana on Jewett Avenue. Great coffee, lattes, smoothies, and more. Food and treats you will adore. Small town charm with big city selection. It's Sip Coffee House 2. If it's breakfast, brunch, or lunch you need, Les Cafe is the place to go, indeed. Open 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. 7 days a week. Les Cafe Pancake House, located in Highland, Indiana on Highway Avenue. Les Cafe, where less is more.